Okay, let's talk a little bit about B. Okay, we already spoke about A. It's a narrow crush. It's not as narrow as punch, but it's a narrow crush. B is actually a C-gap crush. Okay, take a look that we are setting up the point man. He's setting up a good 7 meters away from where the rock is happening. Okay, so even though we're setting up this spot wider, we also have the same options: an inside option, an early pass before crush. We still having tips option, but now we added ice. Ice obviously is a ball back to the second level of offense. This is the first option that we have on B, which is ice to the second level of options, to the second level of offense. Let's talk about a little more the running angles. If ice call is it's made, let's say that we don't have a gap in there. Ice is called, the fly half running angle will be a good 45 degrees, because remember, these guys are going to be running at pace against the defense, right? So the running angle will be on a good 45 degree to make the prop or the point man life easier in order to make that pass to him, okay? Right, somewhere around right here. As we made run here. Now, if you are playing on the support on the B, you need to keep running straight. Your ultimate goal is to block these defenders, to block this defender, who are going to be trying to tackle number 10, fly half, or any of the backline who ordered for that ball. If you're the inside man, your job is to do exactly the same thing, to serve as a visual block and even as a body in order to disrupt the defense. We want to make the defense stop right here, okay? Right where we at, right where we are making the pass. We're making the defense stop right here. And if everything goes according to plan, or eventually, what's going to happen, we may be able to generate a vertical gap into the defense, okay? We may be able to generate a vertical gap into the defense. You see? We are blocking these defenders right here. We're encapsulating them. This is the last defender, and this is the first one. Here's your vertical gap. We have the options to keep running with the back line, or we also had the option to run with the second part of forwards. I think it was a 4, I think it was a lock, one of the props, and a blindside flanker. You may have these options. Let me introduce you to yellow. Yellow is a inside option to in the back line. Okay, let's say that you have a a fullback coming in right here on the inside of 10. That's when you call yellow, to cut and exploit the vertical gap that any blockage that we have into the patch may occur. If we generate that, you have the inside option to run towards that. Okay, just remember that those defenders move fast, and that's why. Okay, so we had from B, you got the options on tips, you got the option on carry, you have the option on ice, but most important, if ice is called, keep running, because your ultimate goal, even though you don't have the ball in hand, is to block the defense and generate a vertical gap in order for fly half to exploit either with the padded forward, call hard with the back line, or even yellow to have an inserted fullback or inserted blindside wing, however they want to call it.